Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warp No Damage Run. Well, as we all know, Naughty Dog loves to do their gimmicks in twos, and well, we knew we were going to have another one of these sooner or later, so let's go ahead and get down with Mad Bombers, and hope for the best.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Boy, bandicoots must really like to fly. They always have a huge grin on their face when you put them in the sky. Anyway, this is going to be... well, what we're flying here is Crash's plane, known as the Orange Baron. Yeah, for some reason Crash's plane has a name and Coco's doesn't, but whatever. This is going to be the last of the flying levels in the game, or at least the last of the ones with a health bar attached to them. And trust me, I'm not going to be sad to see them go. The level is made easier and harder at the same time. Easier in that we only have 2 fighter planes that we need to contend with at any given time, as opposed to 3. We also only have 5 targets to go after. It's these 5 biplanes, 5 giant biplanes flying in circles. The thing about those biplanes, though, is that they've got 2 engines attached to their wings, and you have to shoot down both engines in order to bring them down. So, really, it's more like having 10 targets to go after at a time, not 5. These fighters really love to get in the way as well, so make sure you get them off your tail before you try and shoot at any of these biplanes. They operate just like they do back in Bye Bye Blimps, so when you see one coming towards you, it's time to barrel roll out of the way. The other thing about these engines is that their hitboxes are rather small, so you have to get up pretty close and impersonal in order to really have a shot at taking them down. Try and get the fighters to fly across from your plane. It's the easiest way to shoot them down, and it's well worth the effort to try and do so, since there's only 2 of them. It helps you focus on your objective a little better. No, don't want to face that way. Not for that long. Yeah, whenever the fighters are approaching you, it's time to barrel roll out of the way. You can shoot the engines from a distance, but it's a bit harder to do so. Yeah, it was a lot easier to hit the blimps than it is to hit these engines. Alright, that's 2 planes down. Should probably try and find our way to the next one. As always, you can use the arrow up top to determine where the next plane will be. Get out of the way. Okay, we got another fighter coming this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of luck shooting down the fighters when they're flying away from me. It's just so much easier to do it when they're flying across from you. Alright, let's see if we can get that plane taken down. This one's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Sorry if I'm going a little quiet, I'm just really trying to concentrate here, because I've been on this level for quite a while and I would like to be done with it already. Like I said, try and shoot down these fighters. That way you can start going in straight lines a little more easily. The fighters will also try and shoot at you from the ground level, and that can make them quite troublesome. Okay, we still got 4 boxes that we need to go after before we can shoot down that last plane, so I need to try and keep these guys off my back long enough in order to get to them. Ugh. Yeah, they're way the heck over here. After a while, this starts to turn into a patience game. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Oh, boy. You get out of here. Take your brother with you. No, you don't. Okay, 1 more box. And then we can focus on that last plane. Yeah, I'm going to try and arc him go in front of me. Oh, that was kind of risky. I did not want to turn that way. Okay, we got our gem. Now let's shoot down this plane and get out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Shoot it down faster. No, 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 no! Oh, God, I thought my run was about to end right there. Okay, shoot down this engine. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Finally! Oh, man, what an ordeal. Man, oh man, I was not expecting this one to be as much of a pain as it was. I actually spent longer on this one than I did on Engine. Still, I wouldn't call this as bad as Engine, simply because Engine had more things to throw at us. Yeah, I got plenty of outtakes to show. I don't know if I'm going to show them all since so many of them are so similar, but you will have plenty to see regardless. Yeah, I'd like to breathe a sigh of relief knowing that we are now done with all of the health bar related levels, so things should be pretty smooth for the rest of the run. So join us next time as we take the game back to its platforming roots in Bug Light. See you then! But yeah, with the things that we need to shoot down have a pair of engines and we need to bring down... So it's essentially like having 10 things to shoot at. Where am I being shot? Oh, it's you. You jerk. While we're doing all this, definitely helps out. Until I don't see them coming. Alright. I was doing good. Oh, God. Couldn't quite get out of the way fast enough. Well, initially it would look like you have 5 targets to go after in this... but things are made harder because our 5 targets are going to remain in the air. Because we failed. Good job. No, 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 no. Oh, dang. Both of them shooting at me. They really wanted me gone. The targets we have here are giant planes with engines, and we need to shoot down both engines in order to bring the... darn it. 2 of these... Well, it doesn't matter how many of them we throw at us. It's a problem regardless. Easier in that now we've only got 98% instead of 100%. Yes, that makes it easier. I don't know how. Don't question it. Of course. I'm talking about... And those guys are just as annoying as ever. Oi! Be aware of your surroundings! Oh. Okay, turn. I got a little greedy there. Oh, boy. And I'm done. But strangely is also easier and harder at the same time. Never mind, it's all hard. And the other thing is, the targets themselves, these engines, are... While we only have 5 biplanes that we need to... The engines are also quite small, and you have to get pretty close in order to make your shots a little more precise. Oi! I don't like you guys. We also have less targets to go after, although they can be quite annoying. Each of the fighter planes is equipped with 2 engines. I am really getting sick of those fighters. But it's also harder in that... bullets will just come at you from nowhere, it would seem. And the fighters are constantly getting in the way, despite only being 2 of them. No! I knew it was a bad idea to turn in that direction. Easier in that you've only got 2 fighters that you need to contend with at any given time. Well, that doesn't seem to be an issue for them. But also harder because... well, yeah. So, it can be a little time-consuming trying to bring these things down. Especially with these guys constantly on your tail. 2 planes chasing us at any given time, but... they still manage to sneak shots in, like the pests that they are. We can all be thankful for that. I, for one, am not going to be missing them anytime soon. Why did I do that? This one has been a little troublesome so far, so I'd really like... never mind. Would kind of like it to be done already. Come on, go down. Oh, you would. The blimps were considerably easier to shoot at. Oh, heck! He wasn't even pointing at me. How did he until they explode. And that's what brings it down. So really, it's more like having 10 targets to go after. One bullet! But the thing about them is that you have to shoot the two engines attached to their wings. That's how you bring them... Oh, come on! Of course, with how frequently they keep coming back... Usually it's best to try and get behind them to shoot at them. But those fighters... those fighter planes love to get in your way. I don't like where this is going. Dang it! Anyway, this is going to be the last of the flying levels, or at least the last of the ones with a one bullet. Allows you to focus on your objective a little more. No, you don't. One bullet! Ugh. And the way to bring them down is that you need to shoot down both of the engines. So really, it's more like having 10 targets. One bullet! Ugh. Easier in that we now only have 2... but yeah, it's made harder because each of these biplanes, to bring them down, they have 2 engines on them. We have to shoot them down in order to bring them down. Why are you still there? Once again, lucky dodge. Ugh. Dang it, 1 bullet! I couldn't even see him. Seem to be hanging in there okay right now. Let's see, just...